Action 27 on the Wallowa Whitman in 1986. They had a huge, like 2 or 3 series of lightning busts that went through eastern Oregon, and they were just getting their ass handed to them. So many fires they couldn't even staff them, and they were bringing crews in, engines in, and just handing people fires and saying, we'll get back to you when we can. And so we got Action 27. It was about 300 acres. The FMO said, hey, the last report I got was 300 acres. You gave me a map, showed me where it was. We got taken out there in a school bus, dumped off with a bunch of lunches and water. And he said, I'll be back tomorrow and bring you some more food. That was it. So we split the crew, short story. Tag team the sleep, basically ran like a 3-day shift on this thing. I think it ran 66 hours. There was one engine that showed up the second day, and there was a rancher with his little tiny dozer out there that would show up for a couple hours every day. And we caught that thing at 900 acres. The little dozer, the engine, and us. And lunch drops and some water every day once. So that's probably my favorite fire of all, just from what the crew got done with what it had as assets. Well, probably the most rewarding was being around young people. You got to know their slang, you got to know their music, you got to help some kids that came there that were kind of looking for something to see what they were made out of. That was really fun. The team building component of it was what I really liked about the crews. And I always said, in May I got 20 haircuts, and in November I had a team, and that was my job, is to make all the haircuts at least work together. They didn't all like each other, but get them through that process of becoming a team. Just one example, we did what was called an Indian run, and I had a number of Native American Indian kids that worked for me, and I always checked, and the term never bothered them. In fact, Ben Charlie was the one that taught me the Indian run. So, and it's basically the crew lines up, runs together in a line, the person from the back sprints to the front, and as soon as that person gets to the front, the person from the back. And we got to the point where we could do that. Initially, you start them just by doing it with a call, and then pretty soon we were using volleyballs, and we got where we could have 3 or 4 volleyballs rolling back with the team, with the crew. And when the balls dropped, everybody dropped for push-ups.